I am not going to let you give up on yourself, and I hope that you have that same determination to not allow yourself to give up on you, because everything that you want to achieve is within reach and it's completely worth it if you visualize what that life can look like for yourself. You just have to go out there and get it. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to say that again. There is something that just feels like so fresh and new and exciting about 2024. I feel like this is going to be a really great year, and I hope it's a really great year for my channel as well. So I'm excited to just jump back in, get back to content, and get into all of the good information to help you with self-improvement, personal development, and all those things that I absolutely love. A couple of updates, housekeeping things. I have actually rebranded all of my content over on Instagram. I'm going for something a bit more like sleek and streamlined, definitely trying to fit more of the elevated and evolved branding that I feel like matches myself, my personality, and what I want to share a little bit more. So definitely pop over to Instagram and check out Affirmations with Amber. Same thing as it is on here. All one word, and you can find my Instagram there. I would love for you to follow along, and I'm also on TikTok too. We have some fun over on TikTok. I love that I can do like longer shorts over there, so it's kind of a perfect mix between me chit-chatting here in long form content on YouTube and then also the shorts that I make on YouTube. There's a perfect blend. So TikTok as well, same name, Affirmations with Amber, so feel free to pop over there and check out that content. And lastly, if you are new, please subscribe. Welcome. On this channel, I kind of touched on it a little bit, but we cover a wide variety of things: leveling up, becoming the best version of yourself, self-improvement, goal setting. I love the simplified 12-week year, and I love to share other ideas just to help you really streamline your life, help you simplify your life, and help you basically achieve a life that you love and live the life of your dreams. So if you love all that stuff, please stick around, and welcome. So as I was planning out my content for basically the new year and what I want to chat about, I was seeing a lot of like 2023 recaps of the year and people sharing how their year went last year, mostly the highlights, achievements, and really positive things. I also made one myself. It's actually under my shorts here on YouTube if you want to go check it out, and I'll also link it in the little card above. But when I was typing out the caption for that on TikTok and Instagram, I really wanted people to understand, like, yes, there were amazing things happening for me in 2023. It was a fantastic year. I had a lot of really great high times, a lot of great achievements, a lot of travel, fun, personal development, all that kind of stuff. But also at the end of the day, I also had a lot of challenges. There were some things that happened this year that I have never expected or experienced at any point in my life. And it was really difficult or challenging for me to work through those things. So I'm like, listen, when you are seeing all of this content, know that it is a highlight reel. And while that's so exciting and so wonderful, for the most part, a lot of people aren't necessarily recording those hard days or those difficult moments. So I love that as more content from 2023 came out and that recap style of content, a lot of people were like, look, this was a hard year for me. While yes, I achieved so many great things, there also were a lot of things that I struggled with. And what I got from all of that, from their content and from my content as well, that in spite of the challenges that we may have faced in 2023, the things that came up that were unexpected, we still persevered, we still pushed through, and we still made the most out of it, and we did not give up on ourselves. And that's something that I really wanted to start the year off talking about and diving a bit deeper into, because I don't want you to give up on yourself this year. I know it can be so easy. I know a lot of people feel like, look, I tried and I gave all I could give in 2023 and it just didn't work out for me. And sometimes that can be the reality, but you can push through, you can persevere, you can overcome, and you can create a life that you love despite challenges and obstacles that are coming up along the way. So I know technically from December 31st to January 1st, it's just a day. We're still going on the same flow, but there's something about that yearly reset, that rejuvenation. It's like a huge push for you to be like, okay, this is a time where I can stop, figure out where I'm at in life, analyze my current situation, and then analyze where I want to go and put steps into place in order to get there. So I hope you use this new year as a reset for yourself to really dive in to who you are, what you want, what's important to you in your life, and create a plan to help you achieve all of it. So let's do it. Let's talk all things thriving in 2024. And I really want to encourage you to root for yourself and bet on yourself every single day. So let's get into the guide. So first things first, I want you to understand that things are going to happen. Challenges are going to come up. There are going to be unexpected occurrences that you literally have no control over. And guess what? You are going to have bad days. You're not going to wake up feeling extremely motivated and excited to do your workout every single day or to do your journaling or whatever you've set in place to improve yourself and to work on your personal growth. You're not going to want to do that every single day. And that is completely fine. Knowing that allows you to be able to give yourself grace in moments where it's necessary, but also to continually stay consistent and disciplined in other moments as well. But through it all, that mindset matters. Mindset is so important. So you have to make sure that you have a positive mindset when you're approaching the good things, when you're having really great days, but also having a positive mindset when things maybe aren't going so well, when things have come up that you were not prepared for, or there are factors that are out of your control. You still have to maintain positivity. And I know it's like, how am I supposed to do that when things are really rough for me? I can't be positive. There's nothing to be positive about. But think of it this way. If you have key strategies in mind that you are able to implement, a resource that you can always pull from when you're having those hard moments, you can still be successful and achieve everything that you want. The important piece is that you make sure you are always prepared to support yourself so that you never end up just giving up. That is not an option for 2024. I am not going to let you give up on yourself, and I hope that you have that same determination to not allow yourself to give up on you, because everything that you want to achieve is within reach and it's completely worth it if you visualize what that life can look like for yourself. You just have to go out there and get it. Okay, so all that sounds fantastic, right? But how do you actually do it? That's why I wanted to make this video with a simple 5-step guide to help you thrive in 2024. So where do we start? The best place is to reflect on your achievements. If you have done it before, you can do it again. You have already proven to yourself that you are capable. So go back, rewind, and I hope that you've kept some type of record or kept track of the great things that you do, the goals that you have reached, the achievements that you've already gained in life. If you haven't, please start that now. Go on Amazon, go to Target, wherever you need to go, grab a blank journal and just create a space where you can always write down your achievements. Big or small, write them all in that book. And when you look back either quarterly, at the halfway point of a year, or at the end of a year, or if you do 12-week years, look back at the end of the 12-week year, you are going to be amazed by how much you accomplished. I feel like a lot of times people give up on themselves because they feel like they're not getting anywhere. But if you're not paying attention and you're not tracking your progress, you're not going to see how you're getting anywhere. So take a moment to just write it down. If you're like, I'm not really a journal person, you want to do something electronically, put it in your notes app, put it in a Google Doc, put it somewhere where you can always access it and always add to it, because I guarantee you, you are achieving things and you may not even realize it because you haven't taken a moment to step back and celebrate that. So once you kind of get into the habit of realizing what you are achieving, use that as your base. That is your foundation to continually motivate yourself to keep pushing forward and not give up. Next up, let's talk about goal setting. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm a fan of a simplified 12-week year. I like to just choose 5 categories, 5 goals that I'm specifically focused on for a 12-week period. However, there are so many different goal setting strategies that you can use. Some people set yearly goals, quarterly or seasonal goals, whatever works for you. Create those goals, but make sure that they are realistic. And I think that's the most important part. If you have watched my videos before, if you're familiar with my content, you will hear me talk about the importance of setting realistic goals so much. And that is because, while yes, it's important and I encourage you to dream big, reach for the stars, all of that kind of stuff, how are you going to get to the stars if you have not set out a clear plan on how to get there? So when you go into this mindset of goal setting from the point of reality, then that helps you identify real, tangible things that you're able to do in your daily life to work toward achieving that goal. You have to maintain some type of structured plan to be able to get to where you want to be. And that's where the reality comes in. So when you set your goals, don't just set them and forget them. Be like, okay, I made my goal list and that's it. No, at that point, go back and break them down into smaller, more manageable steps and make them time bound. Okay, if there are 5 steps for you to achieve one goal, then how are you going to do each of those 5 steps? And also, when are you going to do each of those 5 steps? Give yourself parameters so that you can consistently work towards something. So at that point, once you have everything broken down, you created the perfect roadmap for your success. You know exactly what direction to go, and you know exactly what to do. So now you can avoid that feeling of overwhelm, and you can be as prepared as possible. Notice I said as prepared as possible because look, at the end of the day, things come up that pretty much we do not have control over. But if you prepare as much as you can, you'll be able to find solutions and be able to continue moving and not just give up during the process. That actually flows really nicely into step number 3, which is to embrace challenges. It's gonna happen. Things are going to come up, it's completely inevitable, but how you handle those challenges is what determines if you are still moving forward toward achieving success. I feel like embracing challenges is definitely something that's the hardest part for me because I'm a life coach, I'm a career coach. Like, I'm very focused on, okay, solutions, what's next, what can we do, how can we fix this? And so realizing that sometimes things can't be fixed. You have to go a different direction. You have to take a different path. You need to reroute. Like, that is something that I definitely struggle with a lot. What's helped me is connecting that to a positive mindset. If I have a positive viewpoint and outlook about it overall, where I want to go, what my goal is, it doesn't matter necessarily if the steps I laid out don't always work out perfectly. I just have to take another step, take a little detour, and then get right back on track. And it's not just gonna throw me off completely. I'm still going to the same place. I'm still trying to reach the same destination, but sometimes I just have to be willing to bend and go there a different way. It's not easy to accept challenges, especially when there's something that you want so badly, but realize that those challenges are an opportunity for you to learn, opportunity for you to grow, and an opportunity for you to just expand your mindset and really stretch your strengths in ways that you hadn't even thought of before. This builds so much resilience, and I used to be like, why do people talk about resilience so much? Like, how is that gonna help anybody? When you are resilient, no matter what happens, you know that you are going to get to your goal. You're going to achieve it. You are going to make it happen for yourself. If you get knocked down 5 times, 50 times, 500 times, 5,000 times, it doesn't matter because you're gonna get back up and find a way to get there. And that truly is just like a really key piece of the puzzle to helping you thrive and not give up on your dreams and not give up on yourself in the new year. We can start so strong. It happens so much. People have a fantastic January, maybe even in February they're going strong, and then something happens that knocks them down and they're not able to get back up from it. I don't care if you have to crawl your way to the finish line, you are going to get there. And a really great helpful way to make sure that you can do that is step number 4, which is to surround yourself with positivity. I'm not playing about this one. When I tell you the people who you have around you, the energy that you allow in your life, in your environment, in your surroundings has a major impact on you, how you feel about yourself, and on your ability to reach your goals. I am so serious about this part because relationships are difficult. Friendships, family, people who we want to hold on to, we have to realize you can't hold on to them. You have to let that weight go in order to help yourself grow. Well, rhyme. But really, I am so serious because sometimes we think like, oh, I can help them, or they're not really holding me back. If this person is not supporting you, encouraging you, doing something to help you become a better version of yourself or to help you reach what you would like to achieve in life, then they are not someone that you need to keep around. You can't keep people around because you feel bad for them. You can't keep people around because, oh, you've known them for so long. You can't keep people around because they're family. You can't keep people around because, oh, in the past they did X, Y, and Z. No. What are they doing right now? Are they supporting you? Are they helping you grow? Are they helping you thrive? If the answer is no, then you know what you have to do. Now, I'm not saying cut everybody off and go at it alone, but what you need to do is surround yourself with positive and supportive influences. Find family and friends and people who you may not even know yet. Network. Find those individuals who are going to be people who are in your corner and always rooting for you. Even if it's not someone who you know specifically, find inspirational people who you can look to, see how they segment things, how they create their dream life, how they work toward their goals. Research aspirational content, follow people who are going to encourage you to be your best self. If they have something that you're like, wow, this is something that I want for myself, I feel like this is attainable, and they're sharing the steps to attain that, like I'm doing in this video, those people, even though you may not know them personally, you can connect with them and you can learn from them and take advantage of the free resources to build your own support system, even if it's not built in already for you. You have to be inspired and you need to be encouraged along your journey. I actually went to a vision boarding party last weekend that a friend of mine threw, and it was so encouraging, so inspirational. None of us are necessarily in the same industry. We may not all have the same goals in life. Literally all of our vision boards looked really, really different for what we want to achieve, but just being in that space, being surrounded by like-minded women who also want to create the best life for themselves, who want to always constantly improve, who want to invest in wellness and really take care of themselves and learn and grow and continually be kind in life. Like, it was just so amazing, so wonderful, so uplifting, inspirational, all of those things. Just to be in that environment was so motivating for me, and I feel like that was one of the main reasons why I felt so rejuvenated to get back into filming, to get back to my channel, because I was in a community, I was in an environment of people who really wanted to see me win, but who also were working on their own things, going on their own paths and creating success for themselves at the same time. And finally, again, this ties in perfectly. Step number 5 is you have to visualize your success. I know it can sound cliche. Sometimes people say visualize what you want, but you can't. Okay, my SD card was full and I got cut off, but I don't know where exactly, but basically what I was saying is that you have to visualize what you want, and this is a major key to help you stay motivated and to help you stay on track. If you really think about the idea of visualization, you see it, you have clarity, and you know exactly what you are going, how you're going to get there, and what the result is going to be. So when you have this clear roadmap to your destination, there is literally no reason why you are not able to get there. So you want to start off by just creating a simple mental vision of what your goals are and what you want your life to look like. And then from there, create something tangible. So whether that's a vision board, whether that's a list, or whether that's daily affirmations, create the item for you to consistently see and interact with every day as well. I hear a lot of times people say, put your vision board where you can see it. Yes, that actual visual part is so important, but how are you interacting with it? Are you looking at that and saying, okay, I said that I wanted to increase my income this year, but it's March and I haven't really taken any strides to do that. Okay, what can I do today that is going to help me get one step closer to my goal of increasing my income that I'm seeing here on my vision board? You've got to continually work with the plan that you created for yourself. Visualization can be extremely powerful. It can boost your confidence. It can boost your motivation, which are two really, really key ingredients to helping you not give up on yourself. So really lean into the process, picture yourself achieving your goals, and let that vision drive your actions every single day. All right, so that is my 5-step guide to thriving in 2024 and not giving up on yourself. I have so many more ideas and things that I want to share on this same topic. So if you want another guide, just let me know. I would love to share from different perspectives. If you're like, hey, I'm interested in this specific goal category, drop all of those things down in the comments below. Also, any suggestions for what you would like to see me produce content on this year, what you're interested in, just let me know. And I'm so excited to just continue to grow my channel, to grow with all of you, to build our community. So commenting is a super great way to get that started. I definitely like to go through my comments and respond as often as possible. So let's go ahead and talk things out in the comment section below. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. Please know that you can do it. You do not have to just give up because things get challenging. Follow the guide, follow the steps, implement these routines and habits into your life, adopt that positive mindset, and continue pushing forward so that you can have a 2024 that's filled with growth, resilience, and success. I'll see you in the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.